Kentucky school districts now have the guidance they have been waiting for to move forward with a controversial law out of Frankfort.
The Kentucky Department of Education just released its recommendations on Senate Bill number 150. Now that bill bans gender-affirming care, both surgical and non-surgical procedures like puberty blockers. If care is provided, healthcare workers will lose their license. School districts also must create explicit bathroom policies. Teachers cannot discuss sexual orientation or gender identity with students regardless of age. And the district has to notify parents of mental health services related to sexuality.
WHAS 11's Bobby McSwine's been looking at the document today. Bobby, what did you learn there?
Well, Shay and Doug, I learned a lot of things, including the school districts will have to adopt a new curriculum that does not explore gender identity, gender expression, or sexual orientation. However, the guidance also has been prefaced with warnings that school districts should remain aware of Title IX and FERPA regulations.
Students and activists have protested. But SB 150 is now law, and school districts across Kentucky could soon look and feel different for many. The Kentucky Department of Education releasing its guidance on how to implement the anti-trans legislation. KDE says districts should be prepared to provide comprehensive notice of the health services and mental health services available to students upon enrollment, and should develop procedures for notifying families of referrals to health services or mental health services by a teacher. However, KDE notes some confusion with the line that reads, "A district or school shall not adopt policies or procedures with the intent of keeping any student information confidential from parents." The department says this goes against FERPA policies for eligible students and advises districts to comply with FERPA if there is a conflict. KDE also says it can no longer provide guidance related to requested pronouns, but reminds districts to remain aware of Title IX regulations. Section 2 addresses curriculum. KDE says fifth graders can no longer learn about reproductive body parts and physical, social, and emotional changes that occur during puberty. Also, no student, regardless of grade level, can learn about gender identity, gender expression, or sexual orientation. The final section is regarding restrooms, locker rooms, or shower rooms. The KDE says districts can no longer allow students whose biological sex do not match to enter those spaces, after allowing public comment on the issue at an open meeting.
And we've reached out to several school districts in our region. They are still reviewing this newly released guidance. In studio, Bobby McSwine, WHAS 11 on your side.
Bobby, thank you very much. And those new rules, by the way, will go into effect in June.